What's up? What's up? It's your boy Ken. I'm here with the lovely LW, Steph. And here on Pillow Talk with Ken and Steph. Steph, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I am excellent. So today's topic, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about Mommas Boys.
Okay. I would consider myself well, I don't know.
I was going to ask you a Mommas Boy?
I think I am to a certain degree.
What's your degree?
My degree is honoring my mom. Mom needs something, I can go help her. Keep her in high esteem.
Oh, we ain't talking about that type.
Oh, the respect and honor? No?
No, we talking about the type that still got their mama tit in their mouth.
Oh, dang. He still breastfeeding with a little Similac on the breath.
We talking about that type.
How can you tell who's a mama's boy and who's not?
Well, we have your mama boy, and then we have the other ones where they're talking to their mom 7 to 10 times a day. Mm-hmm. The mom is popping up unannounced.
No, we ain't doing that.
She never likes her son's girlfriend or wife. Like, nobody's ever good enough, and she's always trying to do stuff for him.
I've seen a couple situations like that.
Have you? I haven't.
I've seen a few situations like that, actually. So how do you tell when you first meet a man? He has all the physique, the attire that you like. He smells good. He got good conversation. How do you know in the first couple of conversations that guy's a mama's boy? Somebody that'll turn you off anyway.
To me, if we're out on a date and his mom is constantly blowing up his phone, he answers about 5 out of 7 of those. And then during the conversation, he's constantly bringing his mom up like, oh, my mom likes spaghetti, or oh, my mom make her spaghetti like so-and-so. Like, dude.
Like, cut it out?
I will leave.
You would, wait a minute.
I would leave.
You would be that rude and just.
That ain't rude. First of all, you rude for steady answering the phone.
Okay,
that's your mama.
But you would just get up and be like, all right, deuces.
Like, excuse me.
Deuces.
I'm going to the bathroom.
Is that after you eat or before?
At that point, it don't even matter.
See, but check this out. You might find this out in mid-chew. Are you going to finish your plate, or are you going to be like, okay, this is where I'm. It
depends on how irritating he is.
What if he's like an actual decent guy?
If I'm sitting there trying to enjoy our dinner,
yeah,
he's constantly answering the phone,
that means he's distracted.
I'm going to give him that look.
What's that look? Let me see it. Let me see the look, LW. LW gonna give you that look.
I'm gonna put that fork down.
Okay.
Grab my coat, grab my purse.
You gonna point the fork at him?
I'm just
like everything you do. That one.
Man.
Okay, so Momma's Boys. So for you, Momma's Boys is an automatic turn
off for the negative aspect of Momma's Boys.
Okay, what if you get into a relationship with somebody? Because I want to say I need to speak for the men that deals with moms or deals with girls who are mama's girls, right? Because it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
It is.
Because I've seen relationships where the mom feels like she can wear the pants in your relationship, and the daughter, every time there's something wrong, the daughter would go, or the woman would go to the mom, and the mom will always have some kind of say so.
Relationship?
Me personally, no.
Yeah.
I don't play like that. Like, I'm a nice guy, but that's too much.
So you would exit the relationship? What if you a year in?
If I'm a year in and that keeps happening after we've discussed it, see, I'm okay with discussing. Like, okay, look, hey babe, check this out. We having communication problems. Now, in her mind, we may not be having a communication problem. But for me, I'll point it out and be like, hey, your mom has a little bit too much to say so in this household. Right. She can't run her household in my household. How'd that work?
Well, that's a problem right there if she don't think you guys having a communication problem.
Off top. So I think it goes kind of both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does.
So what is the advantages and the disadvantages of being a mama's boy or a mama's girl?
I feel like there is no advantage. It's all disadvantages because if he's allowing her, I feel like there needs to be established clear boundaries. So, for example, if we're in a relationship and you're a mama's boy, I'm not going to go confront your mother.
Right. You shouldn't have to. I need to go talk to my mother. Right.
But if you feel like there's not a problem, then I will exit stage left and you and your mother can live together.
Even after a year or two in?
I'm not about to keep putting up with your mama.
True.
So if we're making life...
First of all, your mom shouldn't have that much access to your relationship in the first place. I think some people mess their own situations up because they allow their parents, grandparents, and whoever else.
That's because he's still latched on.
I'm okay with wisdom from the elders. Honestly, I'm okay with that because we do need that from time to time. But sometimes divulging too much information, I'll need my mom calling my wife saying X, Y, and Z, nothing.
I feel like it stems from when the son was a child and say, for example, his father left. So the mother's like, oh, you ain't leaving me too. So she
coddles him.
She Santa Clauses him. Oh, I'll buy you this. Oh, you want this? I'm going to buy you this.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So she'll give him and do whatever she needs for him to stick around. And then, he done got used to it. Oh, if I need something, my mama gonna do it.
So I got a question for you. Do you believe, right, that only children have strong possibilities being mama's boys and mama's girls? Like, you got a son.
Yes.
How do you keep him from being that way toward you when, like, say he's young, right? So you're preparing him to get to a place where eventually he'll start dating and all that kind of stuff. And yes, those conversations haven't come up, but how would you protect him from becoming the negative mama's boy versus the other one?
Well, that's why I make sure he spends adequate amount of time with his father. Okay. He doesn't need to be up under me all the time. Yes, me and my son are close. We have a bond, but there's things that your father can teach him that I can't, and I will never take that role or will want to take that responsibility. But some mothers have taken on that role.
Too much of
I'm
going
to be your mother and your father. No, a mother cannot be a father. So,
can a mother be obsessed with her son?
Yes.
Give me an example.
She shops for him. She goes grocery shopping for, like, he does not need to do anything. She will do it all. If he needs a car, she'll buy him a car. Yeah. She's pacifying him.
I had a relative, a cousin. This was years ago. We was a lot younger. And cousin had a girlfriend who's, I think the parents is rich. So how they worked out was the mom at one point was just paying for their apartment. So he had his girl and the mother was like, look, if you work, now this ain't even his mama, this is her mama. He was like, she was like, if you work, whatever money you make will be like y'all spending money. Like you might want to buy some clothes or whatever, but I'll take care of your apartment. I'm taking care of all the bills. And do you think he should have accepted that? Where the mom was taking care of everything.
How old is he?
At this time, he was in his 20s. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Listen.
I mean, if
I'm gonna go ahead and live it up a little bit. I wasn't judging. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and live it up a little bit. I'm just gonna keep it 1,000.
So you don't think that causes a hindrance in you, and then you'll get used to that?
No, if it's temporary. In that situation, no. Listen, in that situation, where the mom is saying, "Look, while you guys get on your feet, I need y'all to save some money." She was well off. Okay. Mom was wealthy. Or whatever, she has some change, right? If y'all don't know what change is, you can use it in all kind of ways. But anyway, she had a little change, right? So for me, it was a temporary season where she was like, look, get on your feet, do all these different things. I'm gonna help you and my daughter out. Would you look down at that man for taking that opportunity? No. Okay.
No.
Why did it change of heart?
Because it was a temporary situation.
Right.
And he wasn't 30, 35, 37. You know, he in his early 20s. So, you know, she want to make sure her son is, you know, established and getting used to that adult life. I can understand that. But at the same time, she has to make it clear, like, you know what? I'm only doing this for a year.
Right.
I'm only doing this for 6 months. So before this 6 months run out, you need to make sure you have a job. You need to make sure, you know, A, B, and C is lined up.
Okay. That'll work. So who comes first, the wife or the mother?
Excuse me. The wife.
Of course, the wife comes first. Now, I've seen it backwards.
Oh, yeah.
I've definitely seen it opposite. And that causes a great hindrance.
Ain't gonna last.
I seen a video not so long ago. It's probably a couple of months ago now, but I seen this video that went viral because what is your take? I'll tell you mine, but what is your take when the mother is in the front seat? Hear me? The mom is the son has the mom. Say, for example, I seen the video where the mom was in the front seat and the wife wanted her to get out of the front seat when he went to pick up the wife and I think a cousin. Would you want the mom to move and sit in the back?
I don't really nitpick like that. I mean, if she already in the front and she old, you know, she can stay in the front.
What if she not old?
That don't bother me.
Your thing is if everybody's finna go somewhere and the mom want to sit in the front.
Now, if she keep wanting to sit in the front,
no.
She's not acknowledging me as being his wife. I don't care if you his mama or not.
Right.
You need to respect me as his wife.
So you think that's a form of disrespect because she want to sit in the front seat?
If she keep doing it, and she doing it on purpose.
You think so?
Yes, she is.
What if she just like sitting in the
front? First of all, he allowing it.
True.
He's allowing it. Just like you sit in the front, you can sit right in the back.
Okay. Well, then if that's the case, then let's go to let's flip that coin. You driving.
Yeah.
And your husband's dad is in the front seat. Do you tell your daddy to get in the back?
Why he in the front seat?
Listen, I know without a shadow of a doubt, there's plenty of women out there that would not tell their daddies to move.
I would, but my daddy wouldn't do that.
Okay.
My dad wouldn't do that. He would let my husband sit in the front seat.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense.
It depends on the daddy.
Okay. Understood. So Momma's Boys, right? So Momma's Boys, there's the good, the bad, the indifferent. What are some of the other things that you kind of wrote down with the Momma's Boy?
I feel like some men may train their girlfriend or their spouses to treat them like their mothers. Like when they first meet, you know, they'll be like, oh, I like this. And can you fold this like this? And oh, and this is my favorite meal and blah, blah, blah. Turns out
he's been grooming you the whole time.
So
how do you okay. So how do you find out that he's grooming you and say, when do you figure that out? Like, what's the telltale? Like, wait a minute, I'm being groomed right now.
You know, that's hard to say unless they go to the mother's house and she notices like the bathroom towels are folded the same way she does, or certain little things in the house is the same as theirs. I mean, you could find out that way.
Right.
But it just depends, because if he manipulating her already in the beginning to do certain things and she's been doing it for years. So
you telling me, like, what happens if you find out years later where you're like, wait a minute, I'm doing a lot of this stuff? Because some women don't pay attention. Some people don't pay attention to the telltale signs.
Oh, no.
So you find out way later.
No. How?
People don't pay attention.
Oh, well, that's their fault.
Okay.
You'll know that in the first year.
Okay, so for example, you go to the house. It's the family cookout, right? God bless you. It's the family cookout, right? Mm-hmm. And at the family cookout, he makes his mama a plate first. Oh, okay. She ain't gonna even respond to that.
I'll be like, I'll fix my own plate.
Oh,
if he comes to me second, I don't want that plate.
Right.
I don't want that plate.
You don't want that plate?
No, I don't want that plate.
Nah, I think for me, that's where you leave and cleave. When you're married or in a relationship, your spouse comes first, right? That's how it works.
Yes.
So, what causes him or her to be a mama's boy or a mama's girl? Like what?
It starts with the mother.
Okay, so I probably said it wrong. What about, so you got the mama's boy and then you got daddy's girl, right? What do you think would cause them to become like that way? Is it because that's their favorite parent? Like, what do you think?
Well, see, I'm a daddy's girl.
Okay.
And
what does that look like?
It's just we've always had a bond. It's just crazy. I felt like I always had to make sure he was okay. I felt like I was like his protector or something. But it was never like, oh, I never not wanted him to meet a woman, or like I never interfered with his personal life like that unless I felt like it was gonna hurt him in a way.
You know, it's crazy. So I got 2 daughters, right? And my girls, I have a son, but I got 2 girls, and I'm gonna tell you something. One time with my ex, my daughter was bold enough to write a contract. And that contract was basically saying, I'll do this and you do that. And then I'm going to watch 30, 40 minutes of television and you have no say so. And I went to work and I got the call and I wasn't having it. But I had to find out exactly, first of all, where that boldness came from. I pulled my daughter to the side and I was like, baby, what's wrong? Where did you get this idea? Because you know that's out of order. I said, when parents make a decision, I don't come to you. I go to my spouse. I don't come to you to pay bills. I don't come to you to make the household decisions. I make the decisions with my spouse, and then I come to you as the child and let you know what the rules are. And she was like, yeah, I know, Dad, but I was just so used to you being by yourself.
Right.
And I was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, being a daddy's girl, we'll let you know if we don't like her or not.
Oh, my goodness. But when she said that, I said, She wrote
a contract.
She wrote a real contract.
Don't touch my daddy.
I think, let me see. She was about 11 at the time.
Oh, yeah. She didn't like her.
But the way she articulated the conversation, that's why the contract, that's why I laughed when I first got the phone call, because it sounded like somebody was like 20, 21 that wrote it. It was crazy. I was like, what? She did what? Okay, put her on the phone. All right, I'm going to jack you up when I get home. However, this is what's going on. What's going on with you, right? So is it a good thing to be a daddy's girl? Because since it's a negative connotation for the mama's boys.
It's an okay thing to be a daddy's girl. I feel like us daddy's girls, we don't go to the extent as the mamas do with they boys, because in their eyes, they sons can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
So, us daddy's girls, we cool.
You've been knowing me for a little bit. Do you think I'm a mama's boy?
No.
No? Mm-mm. Why not?
I feel like you love and respect and honor your mother. I feel
Absolutely.
like you're not the negative mama's boy.
Okay, I appreciate that. High five it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Got a little kudos over here one time for the one time.
For you.
Gold star. Anyways. So y'all got to let us know, like, in the comments, let us know what y'all think about being a mama's boy or being a daddy's girl. Is there good to it? Is it bad to it? Like, let us know. Sorry we didn't ask y'all some questions earlier, because there's a couple of questions we should have been asking you, the listener. Are you a mama's boy or a daddy's girl? Put it in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. It's your boy Ken and Steph, and this is Pillow Talk with Ken and Steph. We holler at y'all in a minute. Peace out.
Peace out.